Yesterday we spoke about the first two of the seven of Noahic laws, and we spoke about how relevant it is, especially we see in connection with the assassination attempt of President Trump. I want to share with you the other five of the seven Noahic laws, and it is certainly so relevant today. It is so pertinent today. In this confused world where morality, people don't even know what the word means anymore. We need anchor. We need something solid. And there's nothing more solid and nothing more anchored as the Word of God, which includes those seven Noahic laws. So before I continue discussing this, let us first of all say thank you to God for everything. Again, for saving the president's life, for all the miracles that we see in Eretz Yisrael, and for giving us the opportunity to be proper moral human beings. So together we'll say Psalm 100. Mizmor lesoida, horiu l'Adonai kol haaretz, ivdos Adonai b'simcha. Boi lefanav birnana, duk Adonai Elohim hu asanu v'lo anachna avchem arisoi. Boi yishoru b'soida chatzroisa b'sila hoida lebachu shemoi. Ki tov Adonai le'olam chasdo v'yadoi v'odor emunah soi. And let us also give some charity. It shouldn't be just words, but it should be action. Nothing like action. And the giving of charity is considered one of the most important actions. So we spoke about emunah, about faith. We spoke about blasphemy, understanding the importance of the word. The next two is respect for human life and respect for proper relationships. So the prohibition of murder and the prohibition of immorality. Now, one would say murder seems to be obvious. Do we need God to tell us that we're not supposed to murder? Doesn't any human being know murder is not what we're supposed to do? So my friends, I want to ask you, how many millions of people throughout centuries, I would say billions, have been murdered with good, quote unquote, good reasons? Let's go back not that long ago. The Nazis, the most sophisticated people, that time, didn't they have a logical explanation, justification for murdering 6 million Jews plus? Didn't Stalin have a moral, quote, his moral justification for killing 30 million people? Don't the Islamo-Nazis have justification today for trying to kill more and more people, Jews? So if murder is left to the decision of us humans, I wouldn't even say you can't guarantee that it won't happen. I would say you guarantee that it will happen. So the only way you know that it won't happen if it's anchored in belief in God, because then it is unchangeable. Now the same thing is also regarding immorality, incestuous relationships. Think about it. What was maybe 30, 40 years ago completely unacceptable, unthinkable, today's the norm. If you don't do it, then you're hard. Let's ask our parents. Ask your parents. What was acceptable, what was not acceptable? Today's world, there's nothing there anymore, just about nothing there anymore, which is unacceptable. And if you talk against it, wow. I have a friend who has been fired from a government position because he quoted the Bible and said that certain relationships are an abomination. He was fired from a government position because he quoted the Torah. But the Torah says that homosexual acts are an abomination. So the only way to preserve the sanctity, to preserve the purity of a family, of society, is only if it's anchored in the biblical, the godly given laws. The Ten Commandments, the 613 for the Jewish people, and the 7 Noahic laws, the universal laws, which is good for everyone. If the world would just abide by those laws, it would be such a beautiful world. It would be such a pure world. There would be so much less confusion, so much less identity crisis. People don't even know who and what they are anymore. So let's go back to our values, and we will have a beautiful world. And in fact, this will be the world where Moshiach will redeem us all into the perfect, wonderful world.